During his 35-year career with the U.S. Forest Service, Don Oman worked on national forests in Montana, northern Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming, before serving for 10 years as a district ranger on the Sawtooth National Forest of southern Idaho. In our August 2003 interview, Oman spoke about the difficulties of upholding the government's regulations for managing livestock on national forests.
I was put in a position as district ranger and taking care of this land, and I could not continue to see it degraded like it was and feel I was doing my job. But the politics behind all these government agencies trying to do their job is, I found through all this, is a serious, serious problem. I don't think that's a secret. But anyone who thinks anything of their career and advancing, has ideas of advancing on to a forest supervisor position or whatever, has to play the game and pretty much keep their nose clean, follow the rules. Well, I was in a situation where right from the top, the ranchers had the attention of the politicians, the congressmen and their aides, county commissioners, and the Forest Service people, even some of them who know what needs to be done right, and we're following a forest plan direction. We're trying to enforce permit rules that are written on the back of the permit, right on the back of the permit, and these ranchers signed that and agreed to all these things. And yet, you're really not supposed to do them because it costs the permittee a little bit to do what's right, and it aggravates them, and anything that aggravates them aggravates the politicians, and that comes down on the government officials. So, every line officer in the Forest Service and BLM knows this. If you're going to advance, you pretty much keep your nose clean. You may try to do some things, but if you're told lay off, then you lay off. In our case, we said we can't. We got a forest plan to abide by. I respect your authority, but we've got to do these things. The place is coming apart, has been for 140 years. If we'd had 5,000 years to do this like they have in the Mideast, the country'd look just like that, because we can see it happening right under our nose. So, I just wanted to make that one comment. People in government agencies are under a tremendous amount of pressure. A number of them, I feel, want to do the right things, and a lot of them are. But if they want to advance and have a career and move ahead in the agencies, they know the right answers, and there's only so much they can do. They can make some progress, and there's been some progress made all around the country, and some people have really bit the bullet and taken some risks and done some great things. But it's all held back and tempered by the politicians and the current administrations, the administration that's in charge. But even during an administration that is pretty pro-environment and wanting to solve problems for the environment, for the people of the United States, even then there's only so much the government agencies can do, because they're still under the gun of all the politicians. Regardless what their philosophy is, most of them bow to the pressure from the ranchers.